Alright, hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that some of you guys definitely have asked me before. The question is this car autonomous? It's pretty darn close. You can't just put a route and the car will not drive you to it. It does a phenomenal job at keeping its lane, and the adaptive cruise control is really, really helpful. So I'll be demonstrating that on our little drive today. I'm on my way to get coffee and drop off my COVID test, so I might as well grab the camera and do a quick little video for you guys. So without further ado, I think it's time to get right on the road. All right, before we set off, we'll toggle this button right here, and this will show all of the systems that I have. So we have lane assist, blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and front assist. Now, front assist and lane assist are the only systems we're going to talk about in this video today. And yeah, so right now, actually right in the middle of my screen, I have it set on the adaptive cruise / I guess driving assist system. Just for the sake of the video, we'll put it right on that. Now, one thing you guys might be noticing right in the gauges is that orange road sign. That is indicating that there are no lanes detected. Even when there are lanes in front that you can clearly see, the car may not register them. So be warned, if it's orange, the car will not see it. So definitely just know that that's going to be the case. It's not always going to see the lane in front of you. All right, it's clear, and now I think it's ready to enter this freeway right here. So I recommend, now what I do in this video, I don't recommend you guys replicating this if you have these features. This is just for the sake of showing you guys. These cars are not autonomous. They don't drive themselves. They do a pretty good job of keeping their lane, but don't rely purely on the vehicles. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna set our cruise control. So I guess I think it's 55 here, so we'll set it to 55. And then what I like to do, so we set our cruise control to 55, and what I like to do is I like to increase the adaptive cruise control, which is the amount of space I have from somebody in front of me. The reason why I do that is simply because I don't like rock chips. So yeah, so as you guys can see, now the road has turned green, and you can see those little lines going across, or pretty much these ones right here on the edge. Those are our lanes. So every single time we get close to a lane, that will illuminate. So as you guys can sort of see, as we get a little bit close to this yellow lane, it's gonna illuminate. It's kind of cool. What I'm gonna do is, there's no cars coming, so I'll show you guys. This is me. I'm holding a camera and my hand is up. So this is the car completely doing the driving for me. And as you can see, it's holding its lane very nicely. There's someone coming, so I grab the wheel again. You guys get a really nice idea as to what this is all about. It's pretty cool. And one thing I did mention, me to increase the distance, and actually one thing, so we're coming up right to a light. We'll see if this car notices the cars in front. All right, so it sees the cars in front, it's slowing down. Now, one thing I want you guys to know too is, I know the adaptive cruise control is very effective. It pretty much works all the time. However, sometimes I've noticed when I come up to stoplights, say if it's like a stoplight on a highway or a freeway, or just a fast-moving road and people are stopped in front of me, sometimes it sees other cars as stoplights, which sounds ridiculous, but it will not stop. You want to be able to be sure to always, monitor your surroundings when you're using your adaptive cruise control, because when people are stopped in front of you, the car won't always see them. Now, when they start moving, the car will register them again and keep its distance. Now, as you guys can see, increase our adaptive cruise control speed, and we'll change our distance. This is the closest setting we can get to. We'll increase it one more time, give a little more distance, and as you guys can see, that car right on the middle, that's the car right in front of us, the little Volvo. So pretty darn cool. So I always drive at the furthest distance possible, just to prevent any rock chips, because I'm that type of person. So I noticed that lane keep assist actually does work on a lot of roads. However, some roads it just doesn't register. Another thing I want to also mention is it will sometimes see little ruts in the road or patches in the road as lanes, so you have to be careful. Another thing it also notices is sometimes shadows of, telephone poles or even wires. It'll see those as lanes, and so you have to be kind of on top of things. It's definitely not something you want to rely on. These are not autonomous vehicles. Now, one thing I also want to mention is the fact that OBD11 allows you to change your sensitivity with the lane keep assist. However, I don't think that's really going to affect much, especially when sometimes the car doesn't register a lane. So again, these are not autonomous vehicles. Tesla's system is much more advanced. So that's just always just going to be the case. So that's just something to keep in mind. So hopefully that answers that question in this video. I just wanted to make a fun little video for you guys, just get some discussion going, because some of you guys I know probably really rely on these systems. They really do help, especially when you're kind of in a pinch or you just have a long drive ahead of you. So yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and stay tuned for more awesome videos to come. Thank you guys, and peace.